Black Widow, we have waited too long for you to come and say your truth. It is high time we put it to you directly that you kpaid Mohbad. You see your trick by bringing Nurse Fayeshara to say she injected Mohbad. We know for a fact that is a proper lie. That is a big lie you told. There was never a second nurse who injected Mohbad. Nurse Fayeshara came to do your bidding. I will expose you right now so that the world will know that you are a hardened criminal. Wunni, there was never a second nurse who came to inject Mohbad. The reason being that Mohbad has long passed on Monday, because early hours of Tuesday at about 11 a.m., the driver that drove Mohbad received a call, and they told him, the guy you took to the show yesterday, he has passed on. Quickly, go and report yourself at the station. That was the call the driver received. The reason why the driver was still in the house was because his car, the glass got broken when Mohbad and the prime boy, when they had a fight. Though it was Mohbad that was actually punching prime boy, and prime boy did not fight Mohbad. It was Mohbad that was actually punching prime boy. I want you to equally understand that after the show, when people got home, the driver that drove you people home refused to go home that day, because the car he drove you guys with to the show, Mohbad destroyed one of the glass. He needed to stay so that you people would give him money to fix the car. Hence, when he dropped people in the house after you people came back from the show, despite the fact that you people were giving woto, you people were arguing in the car, fighting yourselves in the car. Immediately the driver got to the house, he did not leave. He parked at the gate of the house, waiting for you guys to come and fix his car when Mohbad destroyed with punch. So it was early hour of that day, Tuesday morning, that he received a call that the person he drove to the show has passed on. Okay. One more thing I want you people to understand. Before this time, when somebody called the driver to say the guy you took to the show yesterday has passed on, early hours of Monday morning, early hours, right? 3 guys from the house came downstairs. When they passed, they realized that the driver that drove them to the show was still at the gate. He didn't go. They asked the driver to take them to the chemist to get medication. The driver said he doesn't have fuel in his car, that he can't. They went. They came back. But the truth is, those 3 guys, they equally need to answer questions. They went to get medication at night. What kind of medication do they want to buy? Is it that they came out to see if there's anybody outside to survey the area? Probably they wanted to just carry Mohbad to go and dump. What could be the reason? that they came out, nobody knows. But the only thing they said, they asked the driver to take, that they want the driver to take them to go and get medication. The driver said he cannot go because he doesn't have fuel in his car. They left. That aside, things they happen. So at what point did the nurse come to treat Mohbad? We can see for a fact at this junction that there was never a nurse, because Mohbad has already passed on. The driver has already received a call that Mohbad has passed on. So what time did the nurse now came to treat Mohbad? And from everything going on right now, it is so glaring that Nurse Fayeshara did not meet Mohbad alive. Nurse Fayeshara did not even treat Mohbad. Nurse Fayeshara came only to do the bidding of Black Widow. My people, it is so glaring. The nurse Fayeshara did not treat Mohbad. It is one thing I want you guys to equally know is the fact that Wunni said there was a first nurse. If Wunni is saying there was a first nurse, what is the name of that first nurse? Could it be Wunni's sister Karimu? Who is that first nurse that treated Mohbad? Because the second nurse, which is supposed to be Nurse Fayeshara, did not treat Mohbad. Mohbad was long dead. So that is why Wunni insisted to say she's waiting for a nurse. The following day, the nurse that said she's in Cotonou, Wunni said she's waiting for the nurse that is in Cotonou to come and treat her husband that is very sick, that needs urgent attention. You waited for the nurse to come from Cotonou. You could not take him to any of the hospital. You could not rush him to a hospital that is less than 10 minutes from Mohbad's house. She needed to wait for the nurse from Cotonou so that they can accomplish their plan. My darling people, do you guys understand me? Am I communicating? Am I making sense? There was never Nurse Fayeshara. She only came to do the bidding of Black Widow. Mohbad has passed on. The reason why she needed to wait for Nurse Fayeshara so that the script can be read to her, so that she will know what she needs to say. At this junction, Wunni, there is nothing for you to hide any longer. There was never Nurse Fayeshara in the picture. Wunni, you know exactly what you did to Mohbad. You know exactly how Mohbad died. You need to own up and say your truth. Mohbad needs justice. His soul is seeking for justice. Wunni, confess. Confess so that you yourself, you will have peace of mind. My darling people, I'm sure I've been able to explain everything to you guys so that you will know that Nurse Fayeshara was never in the picture. Understand? The only reason why Nurse Fayeshara is there is to cover up Wunni's track, to say it was a nurse who injected Mohbad. Nurse Fayeshara did not do anything to Mohbad. He did not inject Mohbad. He did not administer any treatment to Mohbad. Who is the first nurse? Wunni, tell the world who the first nurse is. And secondly, Nurse Fayeshara never treated Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Justice we must get. My darling people, the only thing you guys need to do right now, share this video. Something is coming up. Mohbad must get justice. Thank you, everyone. Share this video.